You're listening to 5 Minutes of English with Laura Pickens, a short podcast about the way we actually talk, like for real. How to translate Кроме. Hi, my name's Laura. I'm an American living in Russia. And this is another one of those words that just doesn't translate well. If you look it up on any online translator, you're going to see a whole list of words, and you might think, hey, I can use this one, I can use that one. You are wrong. They all have some different meaning. So let's go through some of the most popular translations for the word Кроме, and I will show you a trick that is always the right answer. First, let's start with the biggest problem of them all, which is the word except. I often hear people think Кроме is except, no exceptions. So here's what except means. It means minus. So if I say I like all fruits except bananas, it means I don't like bananas. But there might be a situation that you're thinking, I love bananas. Bananas are great. I make banana pie. I like banana pudding. I love all things bananas. Except bananas, I like some other fruits as well. In this case, it is the wrong word. I want you to think of the word except as исключая. You can see now if you've been using the word except for Кроме, you have been saying a lot of incorrect things. So let's look at some of those other translations for the word Кроме. In addition to, include, just like the word in means в, including is включая. So this is like plus. I like bananas. I love bananas. I like all fruits, including bananas. I think it's quite clear that I like all fruits. In addition to bananas, I like all fruits. This is really emphasizing that we are adding. And now let's look at the other words that you might find as a suggestion from your translator. Besides, apart from, and other than that. These do not give enough information. So if I say, I like all fruits besides bananas, I do not know if you like bananas. So this would be a good use if we were already talking about bananas. We could say, I love bananas. I use them in my baking. I make pies. I eat one every morning. But besides bananas, I like other fruits too. With the context, you can see it means in addition to. But really what besides means is like move it to the side. I don't want to talk about that subject anymore. So I could say, I hate bananas. Oh my God, the smell of them makes me want to gag. But besides bananas, I'm fine with all the other fruits. You see here, it means minus because the idea is not plus or minus. It's just let's move that topic to the side. We can look at apart from is very similar because it means to move something away from, apart from, to separate it. Apart from bananas, I like all fruits. I don't know how you feel about bananas. Other than bananas, I like all fruits. I kind of feel like you don't like bananas, but I really don't know. So that really is the trick. If you are not sure how to translate the word Кроме, besides is the best one to use. However, it's not adding any information to the sentence. So if you really want to be clear that you do or do not like bananas, say that, and then you can say besides. This is a lesson I have given 1,000 times in my private speaking lessons, and I have so many of these nuggets of good information, and I share them on my podcast, but I also have a lot more information you can find on our private Telegram chat where you have access to me as your private tutor for only 299 rubles a month. If you want to join us, you can go to laurapickens.ru/podcast, or there's a link in the description, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.